Hello everybody, my name is That Joe Guy, and welcome back to the Blue Misty Hills of Tyree. We're in camp. We have relocated from the end of the last session in order to do a thing to come back here to the ranch where we're going to be spending a chunk of today's session. Whoop. First of all, there's a couple things I want to do. First of all, I've been sitting on this quest for a bit too long. Inspect requisitions, because I can now get field tents. Whoops. Yep. I just need silk, I need that, I need craft. Inquisition soldiers and agents out in the field sorely need shelter from the elements, and we get 1 power as a reward. Excellent. I have both the hiccups and hay fever, by the way, so you know, bear that in mind. Sorry if I sound a bit congested, but it's Dragon Age time, and we're gonna start. As you guys okay back there? We're gonna start as we do with some codex entries, which I wanted to check. There's only a couple actually, but a couple of them were not characters in creatures. So, no, this isn't menus. Why can't you craft menus? So, yeah, first of all, let's see. It's in alphabetical order, I think. So, Despair Demon. Here we go. Once upon a time, we classified these demons as demons of sloth, but we learned that despair demons are something quite different. They are not the antithesis of justice or valor, but rather of hope. They form nightmares, tearing away the foundations of self and purpose. When brought into the world, they are most attracted to places the downtrodden populate. Alienages, slums, prisons, and the like. The miasma they can spread can lead to extreme behaviour. We look for a rash of unexplained suicides, men and women so filled with grief they lash out. The most intelligent of these creatures are to be feared, for they not only feed in despair, they understand its causes and seek to bring it about. From the shadows they ruin lives, drinking the tears of those who have no idea the cause of their misery is not random chance. Yeah, well. I imagine much of the land gripped in civil war is rife for despair demons at the moment, coming in at a time of conflict. Hey, what are you gonna do, eh? And the next we're gonna read about is our friends, the giant spiders. Is that image there? It's lovely. There's the Despair Demon's image. Yeah, these are cool. I should look at these, actually. So, here we go. Maybe it's meant to be that size, and the regular ones are miniatures. I mean, a just-in-caring maker would create them big to start, then they can't hide. That's what bothers you, isn't it? The hiding. A big one like that, a good 12-footer, sure, it's all fine and such, but you know where it is. Dark places where the veil is weak. You're never surprised by a giant one because you had to go to their house. They're not on your face at night or in your boot in the morning, and if their web is thick as rigging, you don't have to worry about that hair on your neck or the baby ones on the breeze. You hate that, right? Hitting a cloud of them while you're riding, could be a dozen, but you only see one and you try to smash it, but when you look, the thing is gone, and now your arm itches right up to the shoulder and that hair feels like it's back. But you can't unbuckle your helm because of the gauntlets, and now the hair in your ear is tingly. That's just about the worst, isn't it? Records of the Redcliffe Bloody Guard, 14 Guardian, 939, witness recounting of provocation and resulting brawl. No jailing's victim was being an arse. So literally, this person is a monologue from somebody deliberately winding somebody up. That's really funny. I like that a lot. And also, I wanted to read about... Here we go, mages. From the perspective of the Codex, the mage. Mages are not demons or monsters, they are men and women like any other, except for their skill with a weapon few are given. I say this to be clear that I do not think all mages should be put to the sword, as some believe. However, every mage walks through life with a blade drawn and ready, whether they wish it or not. Those who insist the mages are harmless must ask how the apostates who fling fire when the Templars attack learned how to kill so well. We in the Academy, whatever, know well that no skill comes without practice. If you fight a mage, you must close with him, regardless of the danger or risk being overwhelmed. A mage's strike rarely hits with the force of a trained chevalier's blade, but often carries unnatural energies. Fire that boils a man inside his armour, lightning that steals the strength from his limbs, and so forth. To hold back is to give him time to alter the battlefield to his advantage in some fashion. Whether he summons a wall of ice, a demonic ally, or magical flames to strengthen the blades of his guards, we know that the warrior who controls the battlefield is most often the victor. You must keep him reacting to you and continue your attack. Mages rarely wear heavy armour, but their magic can shield them as effectively as their own plate. I've said many times to watch the hips and arms of your opponents instead of the hands, but with the mage, the hands and arms may be your only clue. If his body is protected from your blade, attempt to tangle his arms or bear him to the ground. It is not an elegant or honourable, but there is no honour when fighting a mage, there is only survival. Yeah. I wonder if this is written by the same person who wrote, like, our Bowman thing. Yeah, same guy. Cool, good writer. Very interesting. Somebody said that the same person writes a lot of these. I'm afraid I can't remember the name. I think it was a Norwegian name. But interesting regardless. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that I've installed a mod for this game, actually. Which is called More Banter. It was recommended by a long-time viewer of mine called, am I pronouncing this correctly? Phenompe. I don't even know how else you pronounce that, but it doesn't, I don't know. Phenompe? I don't know where you got that name, dude, but whatever. Thank you for watching and thank you for the tip. Because apparently banter in this game is meant to trigger more often than it does. And there's a couple bugs surrounding it. So this clears away the bugs and makes party banter trigger a bit more often, which should give us some interesting chat with our companions. It also means that between sessions, whilst I'm messing with equipment and codecs and stuff like that, it may occasionally trigger companion banter, which will be off camera. Sorry about that. There's not really too much I can do except to try and be as quick. I mean, I'm often in the menus, which I understand doesn't advance the counter. If anybody has any tips about that, I would rather keep all the banter on camera, but hey ho, it's either that or uninstall a mod every time I want to do in between session maintenance stuff. So there isn't too much to say about where we're going to go from here. I wanted to kind of focus my efforts on this area today, so let's have a look at the hinterlands. Once we do this stuff with the horses, I think it might be back to Haven with us, where we can... Oh, I did, by the way, you may have noticed, I've edited some equipment, so, you know, people's equipment now has some nice handles and stuff. What the fuck was that? That sounded like a big thing, whatever it was. It did not sound like a horse. That sounded like a horse. What the hell ever. Yeah, some people have some extra stuff on their weapons or something like that. Nothing too, you know, too leery. I gave him a new pointier blade. And, yeah, so in the hinterlands, horse stuff. Course for racing horses might be a good, carefree way to start the session. Building a series of watchtowers in the area would warn families. Okay, let's be with Braun. And trouble with wolves. Yep. Horsemaster thingy thing's wife. Yeah, not safe enough for the farmers to return. So all this is pretty good. Yeah, okay, so... but let's start with in the saddle. Although, first of all, I want to check out this ocularium at the top. Because I think I've been there. I think I've been to the ocularium, and I think that's why it's coloured in black, because I've discovered it. But I could be wrong about that, so I want to go and see this icon, because I imagine the icon may change colour in some form once I have investigated it. In fact, no, I don't think I did see this one, so the skull is black right now. And hopefully once we discover it, it will show up as something different. What's that noise again? It's not like a dragon, it's more like a bear. Or a couple wolves. Alright, you gotta warm up anyway. These are black wolves. Are they demonically possessed black wolves? Yeah, that's pretty demonic. You leave. Okay. Ah, damn it, I meant to attack the other one.
Make it take you.
So I guess it was them that was howling, huh? I think that's our rift over there. It's okay, just back off. Demonically possessed wildlife or not, you know. We don't need to go clearing out the whole countryside, disrupting all the ecology. Not any more so than the level parameters permit, anyway.
I believe I sense one of the artifacts of my people.
So the shards are elven, are they? We probably knew that. There's no codex on foxes, or not foxes, there's no codex on oculariums as far as I could tell, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that. Yeah, this is new. There's one. Another one. There's a third. It was probably them that was making all that racket. It's a nice way to get like a lay of the land too. There's another one up there. Where's Captain Last? No, that's just one I already spotted, I think. Okay, doing the scan here. Where is it? Aha. God, I thought I already got that one. Okay, good. Excellent. Good game. Yeah, you minimize yourself. Let me out, escape. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we've located some shards, and now that we've discovered this, it's actually just gone, so that's fine. We've discovered all the shards, and now the icon is straight up missing. Ah, some elf fruit. Alright, so let's go and, yeah, we've set active in the saddle. Let's go speak to her, we'll do some more horse racing. Alright, and that'll be fun. After I've explored this kind of back passage. So some people have been really, giving me like a lot of useful tips and stuff like that, or things which I didn't quite catch. A lot of the stuff that people are saying, I do work out, like, shortly afterwards, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Just, you know, make sure you're always toeing the line between, you know, letting me play the game myself as well as giving me useful hints. One particularly useful thing was from... Oh, crap. Damn it, I always get this person's name mixed up. Hold on. I mean, there was a bunch of useful... There was a bunch of useful tips, but mainly about, like, the mechanics of how certain things work. But somebody kind of addressed the issue that I was having in regards to triggering that power thing, like going back to meet with the delegates from Orlais before I was even like remotely ready, and before I'd met even Mother Giselle. And something to that effect was addressed in the comments by Ekaril, there you are. And it was just about the fact that the game is usually really good at letting you know when there's a point of no return, or like when you enter an area you should...
I heard what my man said. If you want our horses, then we need our farmers back safe in their fields. Since the breach appeared, the wolves have gone mad.
Hold on.
They come after our men like beasts with the water sickness.
Okay.
Good day to you.
Okay, just deal with the wolves then, straight up. Farms ain't safe, deal with the wolves, but first of all... Actually, you know, maybe racing's a good way to celebrate the end of the deal. So, trouble with wolves. Let's deal with the wolves. Where are they on the map? They're fucking miles away. Alright, fine. Let's see. Farmland security, shards and then... Okay, in the saddle. So yes, trouble with the wolves all the way out this way. Regardless, I think this is probably a good way to pass out the area. Yeah, because we're going to deal with this. Let's deal with it. To the wolves. Deal with the wolves. It's not a very broad goal, is it? Once we're here, a shard. Oh. Some loot here. Just steal that. Ooh. Very nice. I know I said I wasn't going to steal from people before. It comes and goes. It really does. Sometimes I don't care, and other times I'm like, nah, it doesn't feel right. So I just go with whatever like feels okay in the moment, with very little regard to whether or not it makes sense. Well, the cows in here surely make a racket. I wonder what's kept these guys safe for so long. There's a shard just over here. Let's go and grab it. The others are having trouble with wolves and stuff like that. What makes these guys so different? Ta-da! It's like this might be... Maybe this is the better path up? Getting into the hills. Starting to sense that maybe we're not alone. Being spied on by something predatorial. And here's that river again. It's like a waterfall over that way I can sort of hear. Just cross the river. That's fine. Hello, Mr. Ram. Hold that thought. Do I need more ram skins? Hunger pangs. Here we go. Ram meat. Yep. Okay. Sorry. Bad timing for you.
The area.
Shh. That's somehow.
Goodbye.
Sorry, Ram. That's sometimes how it goes. I am afraid. What's this place? Did you say Dead Ram's Grove or something? Well, it certainly is now. It certainly says something about Dead Ram. There's a bad guy over that way. There's Ram over there too, and I see a person wandering around there. I'm not sure how clear that is. It's all not the direction we want to go though. Let's focus. Unfortunately, this is a bit of a dead end. Head this way, but it's just taking us this direction. Oh, there's rams though. Okay. Don't kill the fennec foxes! God, soulless bloodlust. Fine, well I'm never gonna kill another one. And I guess this one died just because of the sheer audacity of that magic that he used. Holy crap, this place is murky. Very mysterious. I'm gonna save in case around the corner and there's another bloody dragon. What is this? Hello? Well, this is a bit creepy. A defender coat. Schematic for a defender coat. Cool. That means I can make one of those for Cassandra. Aha. A letter at an abandoned campsite. Come to me, my love. The dreams have guided you this far, and now I write these words with your own hand for you to read when you wake. You are so close. Come to the tree on the hill where the stone lady stands, bearing Felendris, so that I know you, and we can finally be together. Forever. Inshallah. Well, that's fun. I've clearly taken a wrong turn somewhere. You know, I thought this this laid out like roads on the map or something like that, or like roads I discovered. No, it's obviously my trail, which is really cool actually. It's nice to, you know, I'll get luck. Oh. Okay. You know what? Life is taking us this direction, let us not fight it. So head up, we shall grab the shard and hopefully the astrarium as well, because it's been a while since we did one of those. Uh-oh. Templars. Well, I doubt there's any avoiding that. It's a Templar Knight, and a Templar Knight, just panic a Templar Knight. Yes, I know, it's terrible, isn't it? You okay, buddy? No? Me too. Better stand away, because he's not gonna be around for long. Here we go. Chain lightning too. Chain lightning. Oh, I can't. Got the cooldown. Stack him. Who's in there? Is that Cassandra? I guess it is. You know what I don't miss from Dragon Age 2? Waves of enemies. It's kind of nice when you know, see a bunch of people on a hill, you just know that's all you have to deal with. I mean, there's a lot of enemies, but they're more spread out now. Allowing you to tactically plan a situation from afar. I mean, okay, yeah, fair's fair. The, oh shit. Don't mind me. You've got a shield, so I might as well panic you. No, I might as well kill you now. Alright, so you... Scream for me! Now I'm behind. I'm getting flanked, am I? You turn and face me. Yeah, we're all holding that pretty well. I still don't think I've had a single combat where I like have tactically assessed everything and be able to handle it tactically in the way that I have in the previous games.
You've witnessed past events in the Fade, Solas, or the memories of them. But the Fade distorts reality. Surely it cannot offer a true reflection of what occurred.
Good point.
Are your own memories any different? The truth is never precise, regardless of where you are.
That's a good point. I'm not sure it allays her concerns though, because our own memories distort by accident. It's not a purposeful thing. However, the Fade lives on the whims of its residents. Alright, so I need the Australian. What's best to... I'd rather go up and over, but I don't know if that's even an option. Ramp! The cull remains! Sorry guys, you should be the two last though. Tis the lot of a prey species. Only one of them dropped loot? What a waste. 9 out of 10 though. Just one more ram death. Alright, so what's up here? This could be leading me in the right direction. Follow the Fennec Fox, that's my motto. It's like the White Rabbit, except a little less, you know, Alice in Wonderlandy. Ugh. Well, I'm going somewhere. There's a cave up here. Hello? Huh. Well, when life gives you lemons, you know what they say. Burn their house down.